Hi Mayfield, it is Thursday, December 2nd, and this is a video for my pre-algebra students for our homework that's due tomorrow. Welcome back from Thanksgiving, and thank you for being so great with the substitute while I was out. I really appreciate your hard work. I did go to our shoebox, and we had several suggestions. So we had almost the same question out of all of these was the Albatross question. So as you wish. That is the question on the back. Oh yes, there is a back. And this brings in that idea of constant of proportionality that we're starting to discuss this week. It's going to lead into slope that will start in another week or two. An albatross is a large bird that can fly 400 kilometers in 8 hours at a constant speed. Using d for the distance in kilometers and t for the hours, the equation that represents this situation is d equals 50t. So if I had a table here and I was talking about my time, it's telling me that every 8 hours I'm going 400 kilometers. So if I wanted to find my constant of proportionality, I would divide my distance divided by time to get the number I'm multiplying 8 by to give me 400. Maybe you can see it in your head, 8 times 50. But if you couldn't see it in your head, this is the ratio that you're looking at, your distance divided by your time. What are the two constants of proportionality for the relationship between distance in kilometers and the number of hours? What's the relationship between these two values? So one constant of proportionality is right there. It's 50 kilometers per hour. If we did 4 hours, we would have 4 times 50, or 200. If we went for 1 hour, we would have 50 kilometers. That's the same constant throughout the entire thing. But what if I wanted to look at the relationship in reverse? What if I wanted to look at the time divided by the distance? Well, let's put in some numbers. I would have 8 over 400, or I would have 4 over 200, or I would have 1 over 50. That is the constant of proportionality if I was going in the reverse. So there's my two constants. What's their relationship? It's that word we've been using a lot this week that also begins with an R. It actually begins with an R-E. And I'm going to let you figure it out from there. This is where earlier in the week some of you were saying, well, one you're multiplying and one you're dividing. Technically, with a constant of proportionality, you're multiplying. But if we're multiplying by 1/50th, that's the same thing as what some of you wanted to say, which is I'm either multiplying by 50 or I'm dividing by 50. We're multiplying by 50 or we're multiplying by 1/50th if I want to go in the reverse direction. So you're going to tell me that lovely word we've talked about in class today. And then we're going to take this second constant of proportionality to write this equation. So instead of d equals 50t, I'm going to have that time equals 1/50th of the distance. Because 1 is 1/50th of 50, and 4 is 1/50th of 200, and 8 is 1/50th of 400. So there's our two constants. You're going to tell me that lovely word that describes their relationship. And then this is the second equation if we wanted to put the equation in terms of time. I hope that helps. You're welcome for making you think a little bit, or just look in your notes. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.